Hey everyone, this is Josh Hayward and welcome to episode 87 of the Find Your Craft Show. That's right, I went back and counted all of these videos that I've done for reviews and we're on episode 87. That's absolutely amazing. I've had some great videos thus far. I took a look at Sierra Nevada's beer camp last year, did a little project for various Guinness beers, did a few Oktoberfest beers, 31 days of pumpkin, the 12 days of Craftmas, and now we're on to just whatever I can find. Last week we took a look at a pretty good brew out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Brewing, the Sticky When Wet IPA. We got another great IPA for you this evening. This is actually a double IPA from another Charlotte brewery, Sycamore Brewing actually. They're located in the South End area or the South End neighborhood of Charlotte, North Carolina. Sycamore's putting out some very, very good brews as of late. This one being one of them. This is called the Big Fat Juicy. This is a mango milkshake double IPA. This comes in at 8.2% ABV, and it is a very good beer. And I can say that because I've had a couple of these. It's been a little while though, so looking forward to doing a little review on this one. Sycamore's putting out some great beers right now. Their flagship beer, or is quickly becoming their flagship beer, is an IPA called Mountain Candy. I've actually done a few Instagram posts on that one. Haven't done a review on that one yet, but I will eventually. It's a nice tropical citrus fruit type IPA, pretty solid, nice, easy drinking and whatnot. This one's a little bit different though. This is a double IPA, so a little bit higher in the alcohol content, a little bit higher, a little bit heavier in that respect. But it's called a mango milkshake double IPA, and those two terms, mango and milkshake, lend to two different things. First, it's got some mangoes in it. They actually use some mangoes in the brew, either in the brew or the fermentation process. Pretty sure they use it in the brew, or maybe even in the mash. I haven't talked to their brewer on this one, but they've used mangoes in the production of this brew. And then milkshake. Milkshake is used often by breweries as far as naming brews, when they use lactose, and lactose is the sugar that's actually found in milk. Lactose provides a very, very interesting component to a beer. Oftentimes that will, the biggest note that I get from it is the mouthfeel of the beer, how it feels in your mouth. It's almost creamy in a way, creamy like a milkshake or like ice cream. Something else it adds is a nice sweetness, a unique sweetness, characteristic of milk, being that the lactose comes from the milk. This doesn't mean that this tastes like a milkshake by any means. It's just the term that's used when they name these beers. So very cool looking can here. The Mango Milkshake Double IPA, the Big Fat Juicy. Let's see what we've got. Already, as you can see, this looks like mangoes. A little more there. All right. So very, 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 very hazy IPA here. This is a golden color, golden yellow, I would say, completely opaque. You can't, well, translucent would be the correct scientific term. There's light coming through it, but you can't see anything through it at all. It is very, very hazy. A lot of that haze comes from the mango and then also from some of the ingredients used in the brew. Sometimes brewers will utilize wheat to create that haze. Sometimes it's from proteins. But it just kind of depends on the brewer's action and his process and how he brews the particular brew. But as I poured this, I can already smell just the juicy mangoes and the tropical fruits that are accompanying this particular beer. Even though it's very, very hazy and cloudy, just from looking at it in the glass here, I'm thinking it's going to be a lighter type beer. Even though billed as a double IPA, it just seems to be a lighter type beer just through looks at it. And give it a little swirl. I've got just a plain white head there. Nothing too over the top, but it does look like it's sitting there once I give it a swirl. Again, a quick swirl of that, and I'm getting hit with the mango aromas, which is really, really nice. It's definitely inviting as far as the beer goes. So let's see what we've got on the nose. Not getting anything as far as malts go. The malt bill here is muted. It's kind of supposed to take a back seat. On the pedestal, on the platform, kind of the showcase of this beer is that mango aroma. I'm also getting some very, very fresh hop notes in here, some tropical fruit, some citrus fruit, more on the fruity type side. No spicy, no herbal, maybe a little bit of flowery. But as far as the aromas go, definitely the mango, definitely some tropical and citrus fruits. This is meant to be the juice bomb, as you call it, or a juice bomb, as they are called. So let's see what we've got. Cheers. This is great. This is excellent. One of the things I noticed right off the bat is the mouthfeel on this. Definitely different from the Sticky When Wet from last week. Straight up beer. This one is softer. It's smoother. Again, an attributing factor of that lactose. Goes down smooth, just kind of floats around in your mouth and on your palate. Just really, really nice. Just very, very soft. Kind of mutes or lessens the degree to some of the flavors. Not in a bad way though. This particular brew it's very heavily hopped. There's a nice strong bitterness in there, but I feel like that lactose kind of mutes that down a little bit. There's not as much harshness. It's a great compilation of several things in here that really make this brew work. There's the mango, nice fruity type flavor. There's the hops that are used, a great aroma and flavor of tropical and citrus fruits, but then just an amazing bitterness on the back end of the taste. The bitterness goes so well with the sweetness of the beer, and then that lactose kind of just wraps it all up and kind of mutes everything down a little bit, smooths everything out. Anything that was kind of strong or maybe would take precedence over the other, the lactose really brings together, and it's very, very well done. There's just so much flavor in here. In the mouth, it's like almost like juice, but as you take that sip, as you swallow, then that wonderful hoppy bitterness comes in. You're like, hey, yeah, I'm drinking beer. I want another sip of this. I want to continue to drink this. It's very, very smooth, nice mouthfeel. Again, I attribute that to the lactose. Easy drinking, very, very easy drinking for a double IPA. You really don't feel like you're drinking a double IPA. And at 8.2%, look out. Because if you crushed a few of these, you would know it for sure. But yeah, even now as I've taken that last sip, I'm getting just amazing bitter flavors on the backside of the palate that's just reminiscent of those amazing hops and just telling me to take another sip. So it is absolutely incredible. Very, very good beer here. Cheers to Sycamore on this one. I'm looking at the can here, made with 100% real mangoes. So you got your got a serving of fruit for the day. But the Big Fat Juicy from Sycamore Brewing Company, an amazing milkshake, mango milkshake double IPA. If you've had this brew, let me know what you think. If you haven't, let me know. See if I can't get you one. But cheers to Sycamore on this one. A very, very good beer. Definitely pushing the envelope, kind of getting into some new territory for them with this particular type of beer. But a very good one at that. A great, great beer. Cheers, and episode 87 of the Find Your Craft show is in the books. You guys have a great night. Take care.